Hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to be doing a series on how to play Rust. In this video, we're going to cover getting started, how to use a bow, and how to find a good location to put your base. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks. So when you spawn in, you'll be near a body of water, with a torch and a rock and about 60 health. Your number one priority should be to get to a tree and hit it 33 times. Now, most people like to craft a spear right away, but I think it's better to just wait and go straight for a bow. The reason being, a spear is incredibly hard to use against anybody that has something better than a spear, and so you want to have a bow to defend yourself. 330 wood will give you enough to make 10 arrows, a bow, and a map. Once you have your wood, you're going to be looking for a stone on the ground, or any mushrooms or food that can help you get your health up. That's a good priority at the beginning as well. And you're also going to look for 50 cloth, which you'll find in hemp plants. You should also stop in rivers and get your water up. Sometimes it raises your health. Usually the rule of thumb is that it brings your health to 40, but there is an occasional bug where it will fill you up to full. So it's always good to check in a body of water. You got to get real level to the surface of it, and you press E to drink. Once you've filled your water up, you should keep moving on though. And looking for those stones and the hemp and the mushrooms. So once you find that stone, if you do find it before the hemp, you should craft the arrows right away, because they do take a little while to craft, and you want to have them ready as soon as your bow comes out in case somebody's chasing you when you're crafting the bow. A lot of the times you'll find hemp in open fields. Like in this case, you can see there's full 5 of them out there. Anytime you see these brown boxes too, you want to loot them. They don't take any time to loot other than what it takes to look in it, and they have the better items in the trash piles. So yeah, go ahead and grab your 50 hemp, and then you're going to craft your bow. You should continue picking hemp plants. They're good for bandages, which you can make to get your health up. Once you've gathered the starting materials, getting your health to 100 should be your number one priority. While we're at it, let's craft a piece of paper, which we'll use to make a map. And if you craft another piece of paper, you can use it to create a building plan, which is used to create twig foundations and walls and all the other building pieces. It's good to keep your inventory as clear as possible because it fills up incredibly fast with all the components and things you'll be gathering. So throw out seeds or torches that you won't need at the beginning. In order to pull back an arrow, you're going to hold down the right mouse button, and then to release the arrow, you're going to tap the left mouse button. Now when you tap, it's obviously going to let go of the string, and you'll have to right click again in order to pull the bow back. The projectiles travel very slowly compared to other weapons like guns, and so it's important to lead your target quite a bit. You also want to make sure that you're moving and constantly strafing in an unpredictable pattern to avoid arrows. The bow is probably the most important weapon to be good with in Rust. Everybody uses it in the early game. So now you've got your bow, arrows, and map made, you're going to want to move towards the spot that you want to build your base at. In order to open the map, make sure it's in your hotbar and press G. And then to move around on the map, tap right click, scroll wheel back to zoom out, and then hold right click to move around. You can draw on the map by choosing a color, a brush type on the right. What we're looking for now are some of the better monuments to build by in order to get the most components out of them. The water treatment is a great one because it has a parkour jumping thing that you can go up to the top of that has a lot of crates on the top. The sewer branch also has this parkour jump. The dome is great because it has 4 military crates which have the best loot. There's also the power plant which has a lot of military crates as well. These 3 up here are close together, so I'm going to draw an X where I think I would build a base on this server. It's between 3 really good rad towns, and it's pretty central on the map, and so it'll give you a good opportunity for airdrops. Now these circles over here, you can kind of see them outlined on the map. They are caves, and right in the center you can see the opening to the cave. If you're interested in building in a cave, they're a very safe alternative to building on the mainland. Most of the time cave bases won't be raided. These mining outposts are also really good to build by. They have a recycler right inside of them, and there's no raz, so you can go in there naked. Other monuments like the airfield and the satellite dish are bad monuments to build by because most of their boxes are on the ground where they're easily looted, and most of the time they'll be gone when you go to try to find them. These harbors and the lighthouses aren't very great uses of your time either. They typically don't have the best loot, and anything out on an island is a really bad waste of time. Swimming takes forever in this game. The military tunnel is okay, but you have to have a rad suit to go in there. Again, another harbor, not a great rad town to go to. And over here we have another island, so it's not really worth going to just because the swim across takes way too long. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. In the next video, I'll be covering gathering resources safely and building a base.